So looking at the structure of the Sanatan Yoga courses with us, we do follow a comprehensive, in-depth sort of yoga structure where we are following all different tools you need for your health, well-being, your spiritual evolution, as well as to become a good teacher. So we have the hatha yoga practices, which includes a very basic from the beginners to the advanced level physical practices, set of the kriyas, surya namaskars, we have the asanas, the mudras. Then the second part, we have to work on our energy, the pranayam. So each module or each part of the practice, you will have some pranayams to support your hatha yoga, your relaxation, or your further development. Then we have each part of the module of the course, we follow samyama, we call it. So that's the set of the dharana, dhyana and samadhi. In a modern term, we use the guided meditation. So if you to understand it simply, so each set you will have a short guided meditation practice from the classical scriptures, either the tantric practices or the chakras, kundalini and the ashtanga, or the Raj Yoga philosophy. Then from there we move into the relaxation techniques, which we call savasana. Again, modern world, they like to use more fancy word, yoga nidra. In our school, we call them the jnana yoga kriyas. So each set of hatha yoga and the pranayam will be supported by a particular guided relaxation technique. And then we move into what we call the yoga anatomy and physiology, as it's really important to understand how the anatomy works and how yoga can help improving our movement, our strength, endurance, flexibility, and general health and well-being. And I guess to become a good teacher, you do need some knowledge of or understanding of the anatomy, physiology. And then we're moving into very basic of Sanskrit. To become a Sanskrit knowledgeable person, then we need to do a whole course separate. But we do a very basic Sanskrit where you understand different terminology, especially the names of the asanas, pranayams, and the classical terms of yoga. So you do develop that ability to pronounce certain Sanskrit terms. Then the next important part of the course, we work on the teaching skills. So here you will be learning how to structure a class, how to write your lesson plans, and how to deliver them. And also we'll be working on the different levels of classes. So you will be able to hopefully teach classes from the very gentle to more vigorous, more advanced practices, depending on the needs of you and the people who are coming to your classes. And then we have a little bit of the mantra chanting and the bhajans, which is working on the devotional side of our inner self to connect with the higher self. And finally we come to what we have, the yoga darshan, which is the working on our mind, working on our attitude, our perspective, and in a simplest term we call that as our yogic lifestyle. So we'll be going through the yoga darshan or yogic lifestyle from the Yoga Sutras by Patanjali and other Upanishad and the Vedic scriptures detailing those practices.